What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've done like a real ass video, but man, some things in today's world, it's fucking sad, man. Okay, so today I was going to pick up someone to drop them off at work because they didn't have a ride. So I told them, yeah, I'll go pick you up. So, after I got off work, I went up to go pick them up. Well, um, so where did wait? It was way too early to deal with people getting off work, so it wasn't even that. So it wasn't like work traffic or anything. It was I don't fucking know. I got off at 2:30, so fuck. There really shouldn't have been no fucking chaos in the road. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going like I see him at the mailbox, so I start to slow down. I turn on my turning signal because I'm gonna turn in the next driveway because I didn't see him until I passed up the tree, so I was gonna turn to the next driveway and just have him walk over there, and then I'll come out and take him off. Well, so as I start to slow down, turn on my turning signal, I begin to turn. This motherfucker. Okay, now we're in a road. There was no dotted line on the road. It wasn't one of those passing lanes or whatever, because this was you know, this could have been a head-on collision if this motherfucker was stupid enough. But what happened was, so I start turning the driveway. This guy got impatient, I guess, because he was in a hurry or something, and he gets in the other lane and just whacks my car. And he got the front pretty damn good. But I've never been in a damn crash before. I've never been in a wreck. I ain't never got any of that shit. So I'm like fucking pissed, dude. Like I'm like fucking pissed. Like the dude, you could have fucking killed me or some shit, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? So no, I'm like cussing in my fucking car and this shit happening. My friend over there, he's like, "What the fuck, man?" And um, well, after cussing, you know, and expressing myself, I get out. I'm fucking pissed, man. Like I thought I was about to talk to the motherfucker, start asking what the fuck's wrong. Some shit like that. But man, when I get out the car, it is not what I expected. It was really not what I expected, and it just fucking shocked me. Okay. Um, Now this dude was driving a big old SUV. I was driving a Sebring. You know, you know, SUV and a Sebring. Come on now. But so when I get out the car, I'm pissed. I'm confused. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's what's going on in my head. When I get out, I'm amped up. I'm because adrenaline rush was happening, man. I was fucking pumped. I'm fucking pissed. Well, I look over at him. The first thing he's doing is call. He's on the phone. I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't know what to do in the time. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what was going on. But that dude didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck if I died in that shit. He didn't give a fuck. Now I'm thinking to myself, what if it was his daughter or something, driving and someone did that shit? Would he give a fuck then? You know? Like, dude didn't even want to talk. I wasn't going to talk to his ass, dude. He was a fucking asshole. I could tell. Dude wasn't concerned at all. Dude didn't give a fuck. And so, it's like, what the fuck, man? Do you not understand that you could take someone's life with that motherfucker, man? And with your stupidity and your dumbass choices, and you don't give a fuck? Dude looked like he was about 40, 45, early 50s. My God, dude. I was like shocked though at how he acted towards this thing. And then on top of that, he was lying his ass off whenever the cops are asking him questions. Yeah, I found out, first thing you do, dial 911, get him down there. At first, I thought the motherfucker was going to drive away. Because, like, I pulled over and I'm just cussing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look at, and then I see him, like, pulling up more, like, because he was way across the street. Like, I thought he was going to do a hit and run or some shit. So I pulled out my phone. I was about to take a damn quick ass picture of the damn car or some shit. But no, he stopped. And he got out and automatically got on his phone. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude don't give a damn. He don't give a shit about the stupid decision he just made, you know. But even when you drive safely, that's the damn thing. I go by the damn speed limit. I use my turn signal on damn near everything, you know. It just shocked me how the dude didn't give a fuck. And it shows, like, and so, I'm like telling people about this shit, and they're saying, yeah, there's tons of people like that don't give a fuck what they just did. They don't care. And then my friend telling me something about people purposely wrecking their car for insurance money, and then not using the insurance money on like repairing the car. Dude, you don't understand. You can take somebody's life with this shit, and these people don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. And it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. And how people can act like that. Like, if I made a stupid decision, even though I know I wouldn't do that shit because I ain't stupid, I'm sitting here trying to live. I'm just trying to live, I ain't trying to go to prison, I ain't trying to get you manslaughter or some shit, But that dude didn't give a fuck. And I could tell by looking at the dude, he didn't give a fuck. Dude looked like, you're 40, 45, biker mustache, tattoos and shit. Dude didn't give a fuck. I'm not being a stereotype or nothing, but dude didn't give a fuck. He really didn't. And, when the cops wanted to see insurance, they wanted to see my license and shit, it went from all this rage and shit just going on my head and how shocked I was at how the dude acted, and then I realized this was my transportation. I can't drive, and I work a lot, so it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do? And like, I was like choking on my words. I was trying to hold back fucking emotion. My stomach was queasy as fuck, like I'll throw up. I'm just sitting in my car with the door hanging open. I'm just thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do? The cops are pretty cool with me, And they had to explain a bunch of shit to me because I was asking them, I don't understand what you're saying, sir. I don't understand what you're saying. Can you explain that more? Cause like they were saying a bunch of shit that I had no idea about. I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. Luckily, the owner of the business across the street, she saw what happened, and she was enlightening me on a lot of stuff too. And she was telling me how that stuff happens a lot down on that road, which is fucking, what the hell? She said she's almost got hit so many times trying to pull in her work because people will go into the other lane and zoom past them. Like, what the hell's wrong with people, man? Like, why do that? Like, seriously, man. It just amazed me, man, how the dude didn't give a fuck, though. Like, literally, man, like, if I would have pulled up just a bit more, it would have hit my passenger door. Then it would have rammed into me. I had my seatbelt on and shit, but luckily it just got the front. So, I was good. I was just fucking enraged at the shit that was happening. Then to see him not give a fuck, it's like, dude, you don't even know me and you don't give a fuck. Like, like he didn't give a fuck. That's what shocked me. He didn't talk to my friend. He didn't talk to the owner that was outside, who saw the whole damn thing. He didn't want to talk to nobody. And then on top of that, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm just trying to get a descriptive in the story so you can picture it. But the cops are asking him questions. The first one they asked questions was him because he was the one that called 911. I didn't know what the fuck. I was confused as fuck. But they're asking him, and he was like, what did he say? Saying I didn't turn on my blinker, which was fucking, that pissed me off. And the cops told me that. I mean, I didn't act pissed off, Yes, sir, I turned my blinker on. I slowed down, turned on my blinker, and I went to turn into the driveway. And but yeah, he said that I didn't turn on my light, and the cops had to check my car to make sure the turning light worked, and it did. And they told me, well, from his story, we can already tell he's guilty because he tried to pass you in a no passing lane zone. It's just, why do that? You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't have anything against me because you don't even know I exist. Why go out of your way to do something like that, knowing that could happen? If I died, that dude probably wouldn't have gave a shit. He didn't even come and check up or anything, dude. The first thing you think, get on that phone. Do you not see that you just hit me, you motherfucker? But he'll probably get his. He'll probably get his. I ain't gonna hold on to that. I think if you treat anyone bad, man, you're gonna get your shit. Don't matter what the fuck you do. You're gonna get your shit, dude. If you look at it in like a pagan's aspect or something, pagans have like the perfect aspect of treating people, But but I don't really agree with it to a complete extent because I believe in treating people how they treat you, And that's how I go about. So I'm saying, if you treat people nice, I was gonna act like I care. I didn't. I don't care about that dude, because he didn't give a shit about me. So why should I give a fuck about him? I know. He'll probably get it most likely. I was fucking shaken up though. I was feeling woozy, queasy. Cops were talking to me, and this is how I talk, literally. I was trying to. I was about to break the fuck down, dude, because knowing that my only transportation is fucking just. My parents are out of state and shit. And my car just fucking. That's my transportation. I can't drive it. My parents are out of state. The fuck. But that's that, man. After feeling queasy and throwing up, the owner of the place across the street, she was very comforting. It was like, she calmed me down. Explained some shit, and I felt comforted. I needed some comfort. Like I was fucking just lost. Like I'm like, what am I gonna do? I got work tomorrow. But yeah, the owner was very comforting, very helping. She gave me her phone number and stuff if I needed any more help on the subject and whatnot. And the tow guy was fucking awesome, The tow guy fucking made my damn day too, man. Like, from Work was fucking great. I had a great day, man. I was fucking on it, man. You know, I was on my day. You know, had me this big ass cup of fucking coffee, dude. I was wired. Like, I was sending out orders fast as fuck. I was taking orders fast as fuck. I was on it, man. I was on my A game. And the dude who was working in the back, he was on his A game too. We both were on our A game today. We were rocking, man. And you know, but I knew something sketchy was gonna happen. I knew something sketchy was gonna happen. Cause like, here I am driving down one of the back roads, and this person in a red car is tailing me like a motherfucker. Like, we're in this lane, and they're tailing me. I'm going the fucking speed limit, dude. I can't go no faster. Stop tailing me. Well, the dude would swerve into the other lane and then dip back in, swerve, dip back in. And I'm like, oh my god, don't tell me this motherfucker's gonna do something. I was from there, I was watching that dude like a motherfucker, because just in case something went down, dude, I was already ready for it. But no, it was a white SUV that did it. I knew something was gonna happen today. But, you know. But yeah, tow truck dude, he was great also. You know, he was telling me some shit, enlightening me on some stuff, and you know, he towed up the car, and I'm still feeling queasy as shit. You know, I feel like breaking down. You know, well, his little work buddy was a pug, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, dog could just make everything fucking better, man. Like, when I saw the pug, man, I was like, I was petting it, and, you know, the he said I was spoiling the dog, but you know, the dog, the pug, the tow man made my day. You know, the owner across the street made my day. You know, it was just, even though there was an asshole who didn't give a fuck about my life at all. You know, he didn't give a fuck that I was an innocent person that did nothing wrong. I was doing shit by the law. You know, but it was nice to see people who didn't even know me be so comforting towards me. You know, like, you know, it. Those are the kind of people I like. You know, I don't like fucking jackasses. I don't like people who put people down. You know, I don't like none of that shit. You know, it's like, you know. And then I had my neighbor's support also, and they're the ones who's gonna drive me until everything gets situated out with the car and whatnot. I'm just glad I didn't buy a fucking new car. Cause you know, I've been looking at cars. I'm so glad I didn't buy a car. Cause if I would have just bought a damn car, and that were to happen, that would have been fucking bullshit. That would have been fucking bullshit. Would have been bullshit. You know. But that was my first wreck experience. You know, and you know, I was telling my parents about it. You know, they said, yeah, that feeling usually happens on your first one. Like how I expected it to be is like, you know, I mean, I don't want to sound like a cocky asshole, but it's like, you know, if, if every time like my parents or something would talk about a car wreck or something, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd get in the person's face and ask him, tell him, you know, you could have killed me, motherfucker. Like, you know, just be a fucking asshole to him for the fucking dumb decision. But, you know, it wasn't like that at all. You know, I mean, I was enraged, yeah, and I got out the car, you know, about to, you know, conversate with the motherfucker and to ask him, yo, what the fuck was up with you? But it didn't even happen like that. Because as soon as I saw him on his phone, I'm like, dude, did you not just witness what you just did to me? Like, seriously, man? But it's all good, man. You know, it's nice to see people, you know, I didn't even know be so comforting, you know. But yeah, I just thought I would share my experience with my first car wreck, and yeah, it's bullshit. was bullshit. It kind of makes me not want to pick up people no more. If I just stay on my goddamn schedule, you know, if a motherfucker wants a damn ride, now I feel like, nah, I'm not gonna pick you up, man. No. Because if, like, look at it like this, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but if I wasn't gonna go pick up him to take him to work, that shit would have never happened, man. I would have been at home. I would have got to go out for my. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go out for a coffee and have a sandwich, you know, just enjoy the rest of my day because I got off at 2:30. Nah, it went from 2:30 to all that shit, and then when I got home, it was about 4:30, and then the neighbor was gonna take me to go get groceries so I can eat some dinner and shit, you know, and shit it was just shit. That was that though. Shit, anybody. Peace.